What's going on, silencers? And welcome back to Vintage Story. Blah, blah. Intro, blah, blah. You know what to do, blah, blah. Algorithm this, algorithm that, blah, blah. We had to restart the world last night, so that's what we're working on tonight. The first temporal store. Thank you for dining, man. I appreciate it. Honestly, nobody is ever here for my intros, so I tend to fuck around with them quite a bit. We had to restart, or rather, we did restart to fix world generation, and I did I did a shit ton of off-camera work, and of course, it was the first thing that came through. Our first temporal storm is approaching. I don't know if we're going to survive it because I still don't think I have a weapon. But we'll see. And once this loads up, I think we literally have about 60 seconds until the storm starts. It's just a little one, but it'll give us a taste of the Rust world, and we'll be able to see the Thunder Lord, and maybe we will. I don't know. It might not be that big of a storm. But I did quite a bit of pottery. I did a ridiculous amount of pottery. I think I have most of the molds done and fired. I think there's a few that I haven't fired, and I have a ton of fire bricks. So we should be able to make bloomeries and the beehive kiln thing. But first we're going to have to find proper places for them and blah, blah, blah. I think this first building that we built will actually end up being our barn. And we'll build our house barn adjacent. I attempted something kind of different with the garden, in that I haven't actually done anything with it yet, but I have plans, and hopefully you guys end up liking what I was thinking. But we'll just get into it, keep it chill, keep it going, and hopefully survive this temporal storm that's going to pop up. You will have to forgive me. I usually really try not to eat on stream, but I was really late cooking dinner tonight, so I am eating just a little bit. If for some reason you can hear me, I apologize. But if you can't, then there will be intermittent silences on my end. How are you doing this evening? Played some Fablecraft earlier and otherwise. I've just been working on random bits and bobs here and there for my D&D. I remember the days when it really wasn't all that long ago. A little closer to about a year, when I was constantly working on D&D stuff. It's been a minute. What happens when you lose all your players? And when I say lose all my players, they didn't die. But it was this guy who claimed to be my friend and his soon-to-be ex-wife. And then his brother and his brother's wife. And turns out he was lying to a lot of people, including me. And he was an abusive spouse, so his ex-wife came to me and I helped her get out of that situation and file for divorce and whatnot. I was there to answer questions. I didn't actually fill out the paperwork with her. Hey, Nate. And yeah, then it just felt awkward to continue to be friends with his brother. And yeah, the thing is, he purported to be a good Christian on the surface, and well, didn't end up being that. So I pretty much ghosted him and his brother and sister-in-law, and I'm still in contact with his soon-to-be ex-wife because we're actually pretty good friends. I'm actually her editor. She's an author, so I'm her editor and anthropological consultant. Yeah. Yeah, he was raised in the same church that I was and bought into a lot of the patriarchy and bullshit. Excuse me. Sorry. Did not mean to burp. I opened my mouth and it just popped. Oh no, you're good, Nate. You're totally good. You can be as silly as you want. I was bitching about how I lost my D&D group. You were totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, in all of that, I think the thing that pisses me off the most is that I considered myself a pretty good judge of character. And I'd known this guy for like 21 years. And I'd never picked up on it. I was his best man. I advocated for him. I defended him. And he turned out to not be a good guy. And so that just kind of shakes the foundations of your self-trust, I guess. I know I wasn't responsible for anything that he did, but I still kind of feel guilty for not seeing it sooner and definitely being in a position to stop it. But all right, light temporal storm is imminent. Storm approaches in 1 hour 36 minutes in game. I think. Yes. Always show temporal. Oh no, storm is active now. So, so here's the thing. The spawns are highlighted. I have put stuff all over the floors, and no, this was not intentional. I didn't actually mean to do this. But I'm gonna take care of it now. Let's put that down, and then let me change my audio back over. Sorry. I have that not set to my headphones, so probably sounded awkward as shit. Oh, as I always like to say, it never ends till it ends, and you never know till it happens. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Nate. Anyway, as I was saying, I currently have the spawn highlights turned on. As you can see, that's red up there. If I press Control-L, it turns back off. So enemies can spawn anywhere during a temporal storm. Doesn't matter the lighting situation, doesn't matter proximity to player. You could literally, if you're standing in the middle of your house, enemies could spawn everywhere that they could spawn, like that. Son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. I am going to die. Yeah, I just died. Where the fuck did they go? I had spears. You cock. And enemies like said drifter can actually walk through walls. So we're gonna be in a death loop for a little bit, as I didn't prepare appropriately for this. Ah, fuck you. I didn't think I had to still carve these guys up, but I will take it. Where the hell did he spawn from? Nope, he definitely just walked through a wall. And the storm seems to be waning. Yeah, definitely need to get some weapons. I swear I had spears. Die, man. Okay, we definitely have to get into better tools. Yeah, fuck you. Just die. I'm gonna die again. No, I'm not. Problem solved. Okay, and we're going to change this to show approaching temporal storms. So, as you may notice, the house is full of shit. Like a ridiculous amount of things, because I've been busy. I even managed to make one of these 24 ingot bulk molds. I seriously want to know where those guys spawned, and they must have spawned on top of the bed. Anyway, it's like 4 a.m. We're gonna sleep until, midday. Because, as you can tell, yeah, on this episode of Hoarders, right? As you could tell, the enemies have started spawning. So, I did figure out how to make a really hearty stew, though. This is hefty red meat jerky stew in a pot. It's normal red meat, and then you fill every available slot with jerky. And it actually ends up working out. Move that, put that down. Okay, perfect. So This is... Son of a bitch. No wonder I had so many enemies. These rifts destroy your mental sanity. Now, watch the little gear at the bottom of the screen. If I approach it, it starts going counterclockwise really fast, and that's when your sanity is draining. When it's going clockwise, your sanity is actually restoring. Good little, I guess, tip when you run into issues. Now, this pit that I dug to capture the one stone golem that was roaming around, I ended up capturing 2. I don't have the means to fight them right now. I don't have the means to do anything. I've been harvesting the trees. I made planks, dirt, whatnot. Working with our little fishing pond, and I made some slaked lime so that we could start construction on our actual house. But this is where I wanted to put the garden. I figured that this could be kind of like a bridge garden. So if we look at our map, we've got this island out here. This is our house. This is that village, and our teleporter's up there. I figured we could use this island except for this area that I've marked out with these corner blocks, because that's all the merchant's area and we can't do anything in that. We could use this entire island as like our crops area and whatnot. But this bridge specifically would be a starter area where we could have crops down both sides, and then in the middle we'll have our three wide walkway. Just, I don't know, kind of a cool aesthetic, maybe. Since we needed a roof, I did the sod roof on the house, and I created more area for it back here. Because originally I was thinking we would make this our house, but I'm kind of liking this more as a barn kind of feel. So I think that's kind of what we're gonna do with that. Hello, Alita. We just survived our first temporal storm. I had monsters spawning in my house despite the fact that I spawn-proofed every standable space by putting something down. And as you can tell, I did a lot of pottery last night. So let's see. Where should I start? I know what I should do. I should 1,000 units of copper. It was very, very spooky. Yes, I have no life. And my ex-wife and kids were out of town, so I really had nothing else to do. So I stayed up about 4 hours after the stream and just kept going. Once this is run, we're gonna do the nails and strip molds. I think I made 8 or 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna say yes that I did 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I did 8 of them. Let's just assume I did 8 of them. Once that copper is heated up, we will we'll make nails and strips, and then we can do legitimate storage. There we go. All right. What's that leave us with? 800 units of copper. I suppose I could make it into ingots. But I honestly planned on just using this for nails and strips. Oh, but we have a watering can. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to speed up cooling. Nope. Okay. And we're not going to be stuck in the house. Fill that back up. Flap her back down. Unfortunately, we have a rift right next to our house right now. Right next to our barn. This is going to be our barn. Next to the farmable area. I wanted to get some high fertility soil to start the farm, and we'll worry about Terra Preta in the future. But the first place of high fertility soil I recognized was on the other side of this. Whee! So we'll dig up that really quick. Now that enemies are spawning, I'm a little more cautious about holes in the ground. Okay. So lots of high fertility soil. Now, high fertility soil, right here, goes up to a base fertility of 65 when tilled. And Terra Preta goes up to a base fertility of 80 when tilled. So, both are super useful. Obviously, Terra Preta is better. I think I may have mentioned this in a previous stream, but Terra Preta is actually a Portuguese word meaning black earth. And that is what it is, that hypernutrient dense capable earth. Fertility. I'm getting a little bit of low fertility in there because I'm just kind of blindly doing this. That's medium fertility. I know this is off topic, but I have a weird problem. I'm actually like a very emotional person, but also very logical. So I can feel something 1 minute and the next nothing because it's unlogical. That is totally normal. That's called dissociation. It's a normal survival instinct for humans. You only have a problem when it turns into a over-the-top coping mechanism. I actually did a podcast episode on that. Dissociation is your body's way of dealing with emotions it doesn't want to process. You can be in the middle of crying your eyes out because grandpa just died or your girlfriend just left you or whatever it was, and take a big deep breath, and that's it. No more feeling that. Your body has decided you are done. It's nothing you can control, and there's nothing wrong with you, believe me. But it can be alarming, obviously. I mean, you bring it up as a concern. It's also typically something that you find in autistic people. No, I'm not diagnosing you. I'm saying I have autism, and I also suffer from dissociation as well. So, but mine's a little more extreme than just your typical case. Not to downplay anything. Just saying. But you learn to live with it, and it's not like you really sit around giving enough of a shit to care about it. One of the downsides. It becomes so normal, you're like, okay, guess we're done with that right now. It's a little like a light switch. That's right, we slept until like midday. Couldn't figure out why it was getting dark so quick. Switch. Oh, that's right. Enemies spawn now. I should probably not be caught with my trousers down. Especially considering I still don't have a weapon. Fuck. Well, that sounds like me because I've always kind of rejected feelings. Sometimes I get a little upset when others get emotions about stuff because I just don't understand. That sounds about spot on, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to get upset about it, but then I just kind of took a big deep breath and realized that it was potentially a blessing in disguise, which is not really the case, but makes me feel better. So let's... Can I... Yeah, stack up my cured jerky, please. Move that out of the way. And let's dump more molten copper. I broke up with this woman. She had multiple personalities. Been there. I know that's not what anybody wants to hear, but I've been there. I had a fight with an ex-girlfriend at one point. She became my ex shortly thereafter, but in the middle of our fight, I stopped. And I stopped her from talking. I put my hand up. And I was like, all right, can I please talk to personality number 2? Because she's a lot nicer to me. Didn't go over very well, but I was so done. I know, it's a horrible thing to say. She had it coming. All right. No, that's Cooper Nickel. There we go, iron. And it's 9 o'clock. If I sleep, that'll bring me to 6 a.m. If I sleep the whole time. Oh, cow. Damn it. I actually meant to make some copper plates. I don't think I have enough copper to pad out what I do currently have. Damn. Okay. Let's grab all of those. And I believe it's like that. And then those, we get chests, then we get trunks, then we get sortable trunks. Perfect. Sometimes I feel like I'm multiple personalities, even though I don't always feel like I'm the same person all the time. That is a totally valid, that's a valid comment. Specifically, do that. Let's figure out where we're gonna put our house while we're talking. So, ooh, he's finished. Probably finished a few days ago based on the fact that there's grass around here. I have all these fire clay bricks so we can do an appropriate kiln. Do we want the house over here? Let me put down some of this high fertility soil really quick. Let's see. It's going to have fence that goes along, and we'll fence off pretty much the entirety of this inlet, I guess. But for this, I want a 3-wide walkway. And then, yes. Shit. That would be gravity. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3 over here and go back. And then we'll go 2 wide. So MPD, multiple personality disorder, is characterized by personalities that are either aware or unaware of each other, that can take mutable control over the host, or in this case, a person. However, certain forms of dissociation can lead to DPD, dissociative personality disorder, which is a very severe form where the personalities aren't necessarily aware of each other, and they can be completely different sexes or genders. They can have different accents, things like that. Typically, the only cases that you hear about are people who are insane. It's not fair, but that's what it ends up being. So feeling like you have multiple personalities or ebbs and flows in your responses is very normal. And everybody experiences that on some level, but it's when those are really sporadic or out of control that it becomes a... Seriously? Nipple coddle? Always with the random. I love it. Oak seed out of that. Okay. Let's find a place to call home, I guess. Nipple coddling is fun, or just coming up with the random stuff? The randomness. I haven't built a water wheel yet. It's coming. I'd like to build a house first. Something that will make me not die 3 times in the next storm. We had a little incident with our first temporal storm. You taped a spoon to your coworker's back and he left it there his entire shift? All right. Why not? Oh, I thought it just disappeared. Damn it. Okay, so let's see. This will be the walkway. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so out here, this is our basic. Is that high fertility? Did I just put down? Nope, that's high fertility. Okay. Yeah, you come across with Fey energy. I can appreciate that. All right, grab some of this medium soil. And let's decide where we want to start. The house. Probably want to do some kind of like stone brick foundation, like ashlar blocks. But we'll see. Doesn't have to be anything special, but we're going to want to come back into the back of the barn sometimes. And that would be pretty much right here. So, yeah, we'll start the house this direction. Medium fertility. Yep. We don't need a massive house. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Oh no, you cow. Still doing the medium fertility soil. Oh wait, why am I doing that? I need cobblestone. When I was a kid, I pressure washed off the tip of my finger because I thought I could bend the stream like with a hose. I don't mean to mock you, but that's pretty funny. I am way too close to that. Let's see how the gear at the bottom is spinning like crazy. That would be the game telling me I'm too close for comfort. That's there, that's there. Actually, we'll go back 2. There. And then that way and that way. So, now that we have chests, I can dump off a ton of inventory. In fact, if I don't immediately need it, I should probably dump it. Nope, give me that hammer back. Yeah, dump all of the ore. When I was in elementary school, I lay back in my chair and fell back. I now have a graphite pencil tip in my palm just below my pinky for 20-ish years now. You're a mess. Alright, so we're good there. Let's go get... Actually, let's go finish what we're doing. Molten stuff. That away. And Nope. Okay. What is that temperature at? 1064. I go grab my charcoal, or rather, grab a piece of charcoal. I can keep that running for a little bit. You are not cold, you cow. Light up. Spraying my pinky by crushing it with cement block. Maybe it means the stove tops are hot. You're welcome to share whatever you want. I'm like such an emotional person, but so logical, and I don't know how to explain it. I was always told since first grade that I just see things for what they are, and I don't know what. I don't know what to think. Yeah, I feel much the same way with the way I deal with things and think of things and whatnot, being logical, but still being emotional. Certainly not fun. But I've learned to live with it at this point. Chocolate Aishi, arrow seeds. Offset. Keep that on our hotbar. Do I need anything in this? No, I definitely don't. We have a, oh, I didn't realize that was legendary. Well, damn. When logic and emotion intersect, it gets weird. Indeed, it does. Okay, so I need stone. I don't have any stone. I don't want cracked granite. What the hell did I need stone for? What the hell did I need stone for? Um, I didn't find slate yet. The hell did I need stone for? Because we all that junk. Was it for? Oh, ashlar blocks. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Yes. I also need a shit ton of gravel, and there is a mound. Oh no, that is not a mound. What's that? Resin. I need sand, gravel, or I think I can use cob. Hold up. Hey, there, that thing is gone. Cob. Ingredient for plaster. So cob and quicklime make lots of plaster. So we'll be able to use that to make the walls. Tudor kind of look. Yeah, the fire that we lit, if you'll notice, there's no vegetation all the way up to here. All of that was the fire that I accidentally started. So, my bad. All granite. gravel and sand. There's a cave around here somewhere that wasn't super deep. Definitely not that one. Ooh. Well, hello there. I should figure out how to do that. A Smokey Bear statue. Oh, there's another one. We might get a weapon out of today's episode yet. No, nothing will be sneaking up on me. No rhinos randomly charging me for no reason. No pandas coming for revenge on their cousin that I got in the last world. Seriously, now you're rooting for the golem? You guys are mean to me. Oh yeah, there's still a ton of golems. Don't worry. How deep? Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of golems. In that trench that I built, there's 2 of them stuck there. There was 4 or 5 of them around the village. Like, ridiculous amount of golems. I feel like I'm getting duped here, because I swear there was a nice shallow cave. I wouldn't call this nice or shallow, but rocks. Yeah, you're not helpful. Strong back 2, temporal adaptation for... that one. Collecting. How close are we to mining? Not close at all. I just need like a whole stack of granite, I think. That should be enough. Yeah, anything to reduce that stability. I didn't realize how much I missed out on the stability loss with the last world. Then it was too late to reactivate it. Okay, that's an entire stack of stone. So let's see if this will be enough. Polished granite, polished slabs, ashlar blocks, ashlar blocks. A ton of them. So now we need the gravel, which we've got a beach down here because life's a beach. Hello. Impact crater number 2. Ooh, that's a storm cloud. I like it. Dog rose, don't care. Turnips, you're harvestable. Red currant, red currant. So, yeah, we might have done a little damage with the forest fire. Well, yeah, and there's these 2 golems. We've got a granite and a basalt golem. Both of them look like they have. Oh, that one looks like it has obsidian in it. That's probably tin. Might also be galena for lead. But let's go here. Nope. So do you guys just shop? So do you guys at the shop just... So do the guys at the shop just reply, well, der, the snarky duh moments? Not typically, no. .256 mortar, Jesus. I think it's safe to say we probably have enough to make a few ashlar blocks. Not as many as I would have hoped, but we'll take it. And we should probably get some more. Oh, wait, I don't think I have any more lime right now. That would be a good way to reply to those kinds of situations. Most of the time, we just scream fuck really loud. Okay. Ashlar blocks in hand. Do I want to raise the level of, or the foundation of the house up by 1? Or do we want it to be on the same level as everything else? I can do a raised house. That's why I asked. Have a floor at 145 and a basement beneath. I'm good with that. Basement works. You scared the bejesus out of me, donkey. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. So if that's the outside wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll be the other outside wall. And we'll start with sort of this elongated house and go from there. I'm going to punch this donkey in the face. Camels would be kind of cool. I haven't really come across a lot of deserts in the game. So I've never seen a desert biome. Not that it's super important. Just saying. Well, the donkey, thank you for noticing them when you do. Camels should be added if they had thirst and heat stroke mechanics. I know there are mods that add that, but yeah, if that was a base game function, that'd be kind of nice. Doesn't have to be anything too complex either. So actually, I'll mark that by putting it on the side. So this will be up into our first floor. Probably have an upstairs or at least a loft area, and that'll be where the bed is. Always. Boards. Give me as many of these as I can. Nope, give me all of them. Yeah, cow. Animals are harder for veterinarians to dispose of because the fat burns hot enough to damage the cremator. I think I've heard something like that before. That sounds familiar, at least. Okay. Need that. Do I have any clear quartz by any chance? Did I get? I did get a little bit of clear quartz. Now I just need to decide if I'm... No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Screw it. Give me those candles. Thank you. Not sure where I got candles. Don't care. We're making 2 iron lanterns. Did I not? grab my other clear quartz. Nope, I didn't. Okay. All right, fine. What about bony soil? I got them from bony soil. I got what from bony soil? Oh, the candles. Well, if that's the case, that'd be cool. Put one of those there. One more. Gives us a lantern that we can slap out here. Actually, I'm an idiot. We knew this, but that doesn't change that fact. Put that there. And that should take care of some of our issues. My other issue being that I'm a hoarder. All right. What can we do with this? We can do the arrow parquet, brick bond, complex square, diagonal planks, quadruple square. You funny. Yeah, my house is very moldy. That's what happens. Do that, and then that. Yeah, there we go. This will be our downstairs. It is 2100 hours. And I should probably sleep through this. I swear one of these days I'll remember to just, I don't know, actually do this. My house sucks right now. This is going to be my barn eventually, so. Oh, dude, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll do a dad joke every once in a while, but I get tired of them too, so. I get it. So, honestly, I'm bothered by so very little that I just usually let things slide anyway. Multilingual puns are fun. So, one of my favorites would make just about any Japanese person laugh their ass off if I said it. Is in Japanese, in order to say that you are Japanese, you say you're a Nihonjin. Nihonjin, a person of Japan. Well, Nihon is also how you say two sticks or two like cylinders. So I would constantly walk up to Japanese people and say, "Hi, my name is Elder E, Elder L." I went by L when I was in Japan because of the famous anime Death Note. A lot of people called me L. Said, "Hi, I'm Elder L, and I'm a Japanese person." And they would look at me funny for a second, and then I would bend over and tap my legs one at a time. I'd go, "Ihon, Nihon." So one cylinder, two cylinder, and it would always make people laugh. I mean, I could get close to getting into fights with people, and it would make people laugh. I like that. Which Japanese pun is your favorite for Tiny Man? Oh, I can sleep now. Silly. Well, I'm gonna start using that now. Tamago. That one's always fun. I remember. So in Japanese, in order to count things, tamago, tomato. In Japanese, in order to count things, they have a different number or a different numerical representation for each counter. So if you were to say count sticks, it's hon because they're long, thin objects. So ihon, nihon, sambon, yohon, gohon, roppon, nanahon, happon, kyuhon, juppon. So you would count like that. If you were to count small animals, it's hiki. So ihiki ni hiki. Ihiki ni biki san biki on hiki. Anyway, it used to always crack up some of my roommates when I would start counting. Because if it involved children or body parts, I would use hiki. Which very much disturbed one of my roommates at the time. He was constantly like, you can't do that. The fuck I can't. I said it out loud. You heard me do it. No, you can't do that. Okay. Finally, you keep saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means to him. Took me forever to translate that too, because I wasn't really certain how to say imperatives like that, but I got pretty good at it. Is Ochinchin Hon correct then? So I would say Boon or something like that. Because it's a part of something greater, which would be Bubun. So if I was going to... He was upset that I would specifically refer to the body parts as hiki. Then, he would just moderately get offended that I would call children small animals as well. Because you're actually supposed to count mouths in Japanese. So. Not baboon. Booboon. Buboon. Yes, children are small animals. Yes, humans are animals as well. But it's considered extremely rude, and honestly, I just enjoyed pissing him off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a child. So. And I hated pretty much all of my roommates. In fact, I can't think of a single one I wouldn't punch in the face right now if I saw them. That was not a pleasant time in my life. I would go for... Wait, rude or accurate for what? Oh, yes. Got it. So, yeah, so... If you were to say So you said O Chin Chin Hon. If I were to translate that directly into English, I would say that is the singular honorable manhood. Hence the O. Typically, if a man is referring to it, it's just chin chin. But yeah, that's kind of an odd translation because I would say ochichin, chimpohon. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But even then, I wouldn't count it like that unless you were doing something involving a group of people, and then I would still just probably say, yeah, hon, ihon. There's a weird conversation. I wasn't expecting to count dicks in Japanese today. Yes, it is technically correct, but it is weird. That's when people go, Henjin, you're strange. You are literally Mr. Strange. But not Doctor Strange. That would be different. I need all this wood. Give me this wood. That doesn't sound good in context with the conversation we've been having. I find conversations like these oddly helpful, especially when I'm writing part of my current D&D team. Oh, that's fair. I'm glad that we can help. Ooh, looks like my oak screw up altogether. I can only imagine what cutting down this block of trees is going to do to my frame rate. So if the game crashes, I will come right back. And see, I'm JLPT level 1 fluent. But I lived over there, so. I'm not sure I should be the authority on anything because I still say things weird. In fact, the last conversation I started with a Japanese person, she looked at me and went, "How old are you?" And I was like, 30. I was 30 at the time. And she goes, "'Cause you're talking like my grandpa." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "My grandpa was a samurai." Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forget that I enjoy ancient Japanese better than modern Japanese. Have you heard Miko? She sounds very... Yes, she does. Absolutely. Yeah, I would say that I'm 12, but I have beard hairs that are older than that. So... But if anybody asks how old I am after I laugh at a joke, I'm always 14. What the Sam Hill? At least I can semi-reach him. Those should end up decaying. I would hope. I don't typically laugh at fart jokes. I'm old. I'm boring. Actually, I don't get along with people my age very readily. I have to be in just the right mood to overcome the levels of stupidity that come out of almost anybody my age anymore. Yes, we have had that conversation before. See, I returned to my old ways because I'm old and autistic, and that's what I do. Get along with people that are older or younger than me, but the same age. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I just expect too much out of people my age, or I don't have any expectations for anybody who's older than me. I can't stand people younger than me. Like in long-term conversation, I can interact with anybody for any amount of time if I have to. But in long-term situations, like working with coworkers or dealing with some of the guys that I work with at school, I'm like, the only reason you're alive is because we only have to be in proximity for like 4 hours a day. Old soul and a fey ass. Wow, I have a lot of pine seeds. And remove this. I can get one more seed right there. I did get some oaks. Yes, I did. These probably need a little more space this time. We'll do one there, one there, there, one there, there. Give that back. Cool. Oh yeah, that reminds me. That's a semi-odd segue. Go over here, do this, do that, get a metric fuck ton of wood. Which doesn't go as far as I would expect it to. Just saying. Okay. Wood problem, semi-solved. And Frontier Patriot. I do have limestone stone. Okay. So some lime there. Where's my cooking, or my, yeah, cooking pot? Give me, that one's got 3 servings, that one's got 5 servings, that one's got 4 servings, that one's empty. And did that take all of it? Oh, damn, that took all of it. Okay. Cool. So I just put lime in a pot. We're going to bake it into quick lime in a pot by doing that and grabbing my stuff. That. Sticks are in my inventory. Firewood is not firewood. There we go. And now we need a torch. Do that. Yes, I see the issue. Don't give me crap. Yeah, fight me now. Okay, we'll put that there. And now we just need to decide. Oh, that's right. We need that quicklime to do its thing. So let's do a little bit of exploring. Let's empty our inventories first. Or we could decide what kind of framework we want to do. Nope, let's explore. First, I want to try to find some walnut. And go away. Don't need that. That there. That. And we need our raft. Why is my cete at 1999? What the hell? I have huge stomach. Let me eat some really quick. See if I can fuck that. Okay, now it's at 2000. Huh? Increases by 1,000. Oh, okay. So it's supposed to be 2,000. Okay, we're good. Forestry. We're going to do lumberjack. We're going to do charcoal burner, and we'll do resin farmer. And under cooking, we'll do canteen cook, which gives us just a little bit more good stuff. And we're going to just head straight south. Actually, we're gonna build a bloomery and process some of our meteoric iron. Charcoal, and meteoric iron. Then we'll make a Falk's blade. Then we'll go exploring. Charcoal, meteoric iron. Meteoric iron. Charcoal. Perfect. Light it up. I swear. We'll get out of here eventually. Yeah, I believe that about as much as the next guy. Where's my raft? Did that burn up too? No, I gotta keep that. Okay. That's filled with water, which we don't need. So we'll take it with us to see if we can collect some seawater if we come across it. soon as this bloomery says 9.5 hours, we will just sleep. Fuck it, we'll just sleep now. I just saw your comment, Verdania Man, about not talking with people who annoyed the shit out of you in high school. Yeah. I'm right there with you. I hung out with this group of guys growing up. Absolute dicks, all of them. Hated them. But, again, it was a church thing. I was supposed to hang out with certain people, certain kinds of people. And, well, they were those kinds of people. I really wish I was joking. Okay. Well, perfect. Got that. Now, oh wait. Yeah, I'm done. Hey, look, meteoric iron. Still hot, too. Let's make fault. What temperature does that melt at? 1476. So we definitely just need to forge it. Where? I swear I had the tongs. Not bad. So slap 2 of them's down. Fill that up. Light it up. I might actually need an iron anvil to make these. I didn't even consider that. Well, we're about to find out. Yes, ironic. You're on fire tonight, you know that? Fuck. I do need a tier 3 anvil. I don't think coal burns that hot. I think I need coke. Gotta forge some jokes. Yeah. All right, let me drop 2 of these tools. Drop that. And that. So we'll just switch over all of our tools. And head south. Gonna have to make an iron anvil again. Need to find borax. Almost more than anything, we need to find borax. We want to make an iron anvil. So let's work on that. Not in this world. In the last world, I found a huge borax deposit. Iron, gold, quartz, silver. Yeah, not in this world. Wait for it. Fortunately, borax isn't all that hard to find. And there are a couple of different stones that you can get that actually process into borax. I'm going to move the raft over there. Ooh, elderberry plant. Black nightshade plant. Another elderberry plant. Fuck. Don't like it when the rabbit flies past me at mock Jesus. Ooh, that's a plum tree. I got 2 cuttings for it, too. Not bad. Is that a maple? That is maple. 2 maple seeds out of that. I should really start cutting the branches first. What's that? Hey, you don't cause me issues. Ooh. So, those berries are poisonous. Don't eat those. Dude. Yes, it was time to leave. Come on. Not sure why the game decided to freeze. Yes, I did end up as fertilizer. That sucked. I didn't even think to check to see if they were, I did not start another fire. Oh no, I'm pretty sure it crashed. Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay, hold please. I'll get it back up and running. I did not start another fire. I don't think I started another fire. I just finished my slightly disgusting microwave meal. What was it, like a Hungry Man or? Midwestern style, like chicken thing? Yeah, I'm eating macaroni, but it's got my ex-wife's spaghetti sauce in it. And went to Costco the other day and got a little pack of steak. And made a few pieces of steak to go with it, but I've learned how to spruce up broke food. I remember Banquet used to have really good Salisbury steak and chicken parmesan. I think I ate a shit ton of that in high school. I was on a competitive cooking team. We traveled all over the country and placed every time we competed. Didn't win, but placed on the podium. And once I realized how much work went into food, I decided that is not what I want to do with my life. You know, that was 13 years ago now. Jesus. I know Verdania Man's going to give me shit for saying this, but I feel old. Yeah, so this is the macaroni. That anyway. The So my ex-wife has always been really good with following directions and whatnot, and we tried for years to make the macaroni better. This is just normal box shells. Sorry, getting distracted here. Um, so we've been trying to make broke food better for years, and this is just shells macaroni and cheese, just the generic from Kroger. And when you make it, we make it in the Instant Pot and add shredded cheese and a little bit of sour cream and a little bit of cream cheese and some eggs and then lemon pepper and salt. We mix that all up and it comes out really gooey and creamy and cheesy. And then we had some of her spaghetti sauce. Oh, excuse me. Some of her spaghetti sauce around because she made spaghetti like a week ago. And the sauce keeps forever because it's got some vinegar in it. Um, Ramen. Anyway, the spaghetti is basically spaghetti sauce like normal red spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, and Alfredo and cream cheese. And you heat it up until the cream cheese melts, and then you're left with this really creamy, almost like a what's it, sun-baked tomato, sun-dried tomato kind of bisque is kind of what it comes out to. Anyway, so I threw some of that in here, and then just little sorry, I don't mean to be making you hungry, but not exactly. It's a little thicker than that, but I know what you meant. I think you're supposed to hyphenate the last O, but I'm sorry, Verdania man. I didn't mean to give you hankerings at 11 o'clock at night, at least my time. Come back with a PB&J. I know this is going to be a weird question, but have you ever tried like really random fusion foods? Like grilling a PB&J? Like you would a grilled cheese? Butter on the outside, heat it up, press it. It's pretty good. Jelly doesn't have any jelly is completely strained. Jam is sorry, now I'm reading it. Preserves have whole fruit in them. Jam has mashed up fruit in it, typically. I have to be careful with anything dairy, not because I'm lactose intolerant. I love too much. Drink a quarter of a gallon a day, every day. I grew up spitting distance from Yep, that sounds right. I grew up spitting distance from a dairy. And we would get non-homogenized milk. Basically, the cream was so thick on the top that you needed a straw if you wanted the milk. And I grew up every day for probably the first 14 or so years of my life with at least 2 or 3 glasses of this shit. And I wholly attribute it to why I'm so friggin' healthy. Not for lack of trying. I've tried to make myself sick enough to die. But yeah. Chikashka deep dish pizza. Ooh. Oh, okay. There's a question for you. What is everybody's favorite pizza toppings? Or what's the weirdest pizza you've ever had? Italian sausage and pineapple. Extra cheese with mushroom and green peppers. Hell yeah. Melting pot of the Northeast. So many different styles of pizza. I don't really have a favorite. Not in one kind, anyway. That's fair. One of my favorite pizzas is a vegetarian pizza from a little joint in outside of Reno, Nevada. It's called Pizza Barn. I think there's only 3 of them. Like 3 of them that are part of the same chain. But they have this pizza called a Jordan's Garden. And it's roasted cashews, artichoke hearts, spinach, cheese. It's only, I think it only has butter under the cheese. So there's like almost no sauce. And oh, it's good. I will forever say that if in there any clams are able to put pizza, are able to be put on pizza, people shut up about pineapple pizza. New England clam pizza sounds amazing. When I was in Japan, we would have octopus and corn and mayonnaise pizzas. Hey, look at that. It saved me from my own stupidity. Except I don't get to whip branches anymore. Damn it. Clams on pizza sounds delicious. But I'm also the kind that will try everything more than once. That's why the shot on my ass is 50 pounds. Nope. Don't eat the red berries. What did we learn, class? Don't eat the red berries. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of on pizza would probably be not a big fan of hot dog on pizza, but I'm really not a fan of anchovies. Not my go-to. I'll eat them on a pizza. I have no problem eating them on a pizza. It's just not what I really think about that. When my mother was pregnant with me, my great-grandmother forced her to try everything at family get-togethers because she was convinced I'd be born unable to tolerate certain foods if she did not. Try it while pregnant. When my ex-wife was pregnant with my son, I could make her gag at the mention of food. And she would just... So, I didn't force her to try anything, and my son came out not wanting to eat anything. And now, I can't keep the thing fed. That boy is 8 years old and throws down like a teenager. It's amazing. Ooh, ruins. Sandstone ruins. Ooh. A pot with farming skill. Don't mind you. Olivine bit. Dig up. Yes, I got crimson maple seeds. I got them. And more crimson maple. What are the odds that I get even more seed? Pretty damn good, apparently. Okay, so we're down into sandstone. Still looking for borax and limestone. Meanwhile, I'll just keep on running around. Not too worried about getting plants, except if we come across a white currant bush, I will get clippings. Slate, shale, limestone, chalk. All those are the main focus. All right. Well, I think we have the time for that. That was as close to a pun as I was going to get tonight, I think. Why do I feel like that's just headed the wrong direction? Whatever, we're going this way. Yeah, I'll leave you be. There's another plum tree. Go get some cuttings. I think I see slate. Or shale. 3 cuttings. Nice. Tell me I'm crazy. Yeah, nope. I'm dumb. It was just dirt. Bitter nightshade plant. Yes, please. Don't eat berries. Not sure why the hell I'm gathering it if I can't eat it, but that's right, loot whore. That's me. Yeah, I'm not going to eat nightshade other than tomatoes. Hell, I don't know. Ooh, bauxite. Okay, I'm starting to think I really like this world a little better. Nope, doesn't look like it. Poison arrows is not a thing. Maybe they're just pretty. Marble. Marble would also be something that we could look for. Borax is what we're really after. It's possible. I know that nightshade was used as a natural pest deterrent. It was also just a pretty leaf, or a pretty flower. So it was used in a lot of situations like that. So, bauxite. Shit ton of bauxite. Remember, I was trying to find that forever. The last world. I wanted to make red clay. We're going this way. Hey, look, another village. Let's rob them. I mean, let's go and relieve them of their burden. Late night stream hit different, not gonna lie, because I only got one eye open. Hey, man. I feel you there. The only reason I'm awake is because I'm the one driving this train. Going off the rails on a crazy train, you know? I got that song stuck in my head, damn it. Strategically transfer that equipment to an alternate location. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Except I think the dev for this mod got marked. Because even the animals don't, you can't capture the animals. Yeah, boy. We will grab all of these. I honestly don't care if you guys get eaten in the middle of the night. What I do care about is that I don't get eaten in the middle of the night. All y'all are expendable. I know, I'm a horrible person. I get that. I have no delusions about what kind of monster I am. What is that? Planted acacia sapling? Can I get that? I can. I now have acacia. And what over here? Give me that. I think that's good enough. This way? We need to kill a couple of drifters and get us a temporal gear for reactivate that teleporter right next to our home. So many bushes. Makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel like that scene in Jurassic Park 2, Lost World, where they're all running through the fields and you just see all the... What the fuck? That looks like a really big complex. Where they're all running through the fields and the velociraptors are just running after them. So, Verdani, man, you bring up an excellent and funny point. I guess it's not a complex, just a shit ton of... surface granite. I like the engineering puns or engineering terms that I found a list of them once. But some of my favorites were what about if you have borax? Of course you don't. You're not helpful. Anyway, so like the phrases that you could use to explain things from an engineer standpoint. And some of my favorites were ballistically repositioned components due to unforeseen ballistically reconfigured components due to unscheduled relocation. It exploded. You said strategically transfer the equipment to an alternate location. So it made me think of that. Sorry, I wasn't getting all the English words out right or quickly or anything like that, so. Hey, there's a teleporter. We were playing good old vanilla teleportation. Quirky Tavern. Read the lore book, because I really don't want to keep it. Ooh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to jump down, but we did. I have to remind myself, I'm streaming in the morning. I don't need to do everything tonight. Is anagram the right word there, Verdania man? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's not the right word. Ooh, more ruins. Nothing good. Analogy, maybe? There's some acronym. Oh yeah, acronym. Hey, there's a teleporter down there. We're gonna strategically transfer equipment to an alternate location. And that looks like what we're kind of looking for. We're gonna do this way. Give me the teleporter. There we go. Is that... That's slate, right? It is slate. Perfect. Now we just need to find a cave around here. Did I? I did bring the lantern. We're good. We'll just head straight south, I guess. Lingonberries. I love lingonberries. Now, do these turn into seeds like that? Yes, they do. The hell is that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Ah, it's a trader with Jonas lamps. Over top. I don't want to chop it. I want to... What the hell is this thing? Ooh. Obsidian axe? No. Take the wrench. I'll honestly take the chisel too. Nope. Give me that back. Oh, there you are. So you don't really have anything great. Oh, we know you're here now. Still need borax. Borax is gotten from borax bits. And borax, kernite, is also something that we can get. Kernite is sold by commodities trader and glass trader. So the trader that's right across the bridge, the little garden bridge from our house, is a commodities trader. Maycorn, quartz bits. What is this thing? It is chalk gravel. Hey. Think chalk is probably a good way to go. How much do I need for the next? Oh. Next level in mining, quite a bit. If there are certain interactables in the shops, then yes, you can actually steal some things. However, you can't break anything You can't get into certain kinds of containers. There are bees. They're definitely in this tree. Or I'm completely off my rocker. No, they've got to be here. It must be really high up. That's a crying shame. Yes, it has to be very special circumstance in order to take stuff from the shops. There's very few containers you can interact with, but you can get some pretty decent shit out of them if you're patient. Anything good? Definitely don't want to fall. Claystone, slate, and then granite. That's beautiful. I love seeing the rock strata appropriately laid out in this game. One of my favorite parts of it. Nope. And that's all claystone. Doesn't really benefit us to have. Oof. Almost didn't see that. I wouldn't even begin to know where to start looking for kernite or, yes, dog road, shut up. Wouldn't know where to begin looking for kernite or borax. Those are the English words I want. That's flint. Almost positive. Yep. Guess we're going this way. Is that more chalk stone or is that limestone? I don't think there's a distinction. Yeah, nope. There's not a distinction between limestone and chalk. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I knew that you could grind them up. I just didn't know if it was the same proportions. Here's a geothermal spring. Pretty. Bacteria, mat, 87 degrees. Chalk is just smaller deposit. I don't know. I'd say that's a little bigger than small, but perfectly average size deposit. Wait, blackberries. All right, I'm gonna get out this little island and then I'm probably gonna call it here. We'll have to come back and keep exploring for some borax tomorrow so that we can get proper into the Iron Age. Thank you very much for watching and talking with me and all that stuff. And remember, silencers, we do not go quietly into that dark night, and may the Arc Force